Hello, welcome back to the channel. Now this little video is hopefully going to help you decide what sort of kit to purchase for your watch collection. If you're starting to buy watches, buy and sell watches, or get a little collection of watches going, whether they be cheap watches or expensive watches, it's handy to have a little kit like this. The one I bought was the Event-Tronic. I've done a little bit of research on the internet and came across this one. It's got almost everything you'd want in a watch kit for replacing batteries, adjusting your strings and taking the backs off of your watches. The only thing it doesn't have on there is a rubber mat for your watches, and it also doesn't have the small little press to press the backs on. So you might want to look at getting one of them separately. It wouldn't fit in that case anyway. I'll just open this case up and show you what I've got inside it. I've used it already. I had an Omega that I needed to adjust the bracelet on. I took 2 links out either side, and the little tool in there worked perfectly. So I'm going to open it up now and show you what I've got in there. Recommended little kit. It's pretty cheapish stuff, but it does the job. So open it up, and you get a little instruction booklet with it. There, can you see that? Just basic instructions in a few different languages, English included, on what each piece of equipment is for. You get a small little blade there with a cover on the end of it. There's a little plastic cover there to protect yourself, but that's to take the back off a battery watch usually. If you've got no other way of taking the back off the watch, you've got a little set of mini screwdrivers. You've got a screwdriver there, and you've got another little set of mini screwdrivers here for taking the backs off a screwed on back. You've got a little tool here which has got the adjustment wheels. If you can see that clearly, you've got the adjustment wheels there, so these blades open up, these pins open and close depending on the size of your back of your watch. That's for unscrewing the back of your watch. You've got a small set of tweezers there. I won't bother getting them out there for put this away, for putting your batteries in and out if you need to use tweezers. Small hammer then. I did wonder, I thought to myself initially, what the hell would I got a tiny little hammer there for? You got a metal end there and a rubber end there. But I actually did use it the other day because let's just show you this first of all. You got a little clamp there for holding your watch tight when you're doing bits and pieces to it, taking batteries in there, etc. But one thing I used the other day, I did use this. It's a little pin press. Now you've got a little foam mat there, and you've got a screw at the bottom there. You can adjust up and down to the height of the watch, and then you just basically undo the wheel there. You've got little pins there. You get separate ones in the box here. You can change them over. The heads on the end there. I think I've got a little set there somewhere. Yeah, I've got a little set, I do believe, there, spare ones. So basically, you put that onto the side of your watch, put your watch on the foam, undo this, put your watch on the foam, and knock the pin out. Now, I discovered the other day, I wasn't actually sure myself, when I looked at the Omega watch, it looks like a cut about 4 links have got screws. They're not screws, they're split pins. You'll see a little tiny slot. It's not a screw, it's a pin, a split pin. So what you need to do, adjust the height of this screw here, the base, so the pins go in, put the foam there to protect the watch. One, if it would come out really, really easy, you pull them out, take your links out, and then when you push the pin back in, because you want to take your link out and put a link back in, just screw it up out of the way first, then that's when you use the hammer. There's a little block there to lay the watch in, so it's up in an angle, so it's upright vertical, and then you put your pin back in and use your little hammer to tap the pin in. Nice and easy. So I've used that already. I've used this already to take the back off of my Seconda battery, Seconda watch, sorry, the cheap watch there. I think I bought that on a plane. Excuse me, but I need to get a battery for that. But I just thought I'd try that out. And when you're doing bits and pieces like that, if you want, I didn't bother, but if you want, you can put your watch into this here, a little clamp there, keeps it nice and tidy. Lay your watch on there. It's plastic with a metal screw, so it protects your watch. It doesn't damage it. You lay your watch in there upside down, clamp it up, and then you can do what you want to with the watch. You also get a packet of spare pins, strap pins, all different lengths pins for your straps if they break or you need to put some more pins in there. As I said earlier, instruction leaflet and a set of more little pins for your little press to press the watch out. I've used it already. I've used it to get the back off of a watch. I've used it to take 2 links out of this strap on the Omega, which I wouldn't have been able to do. I would have gone to the shop to get that done. But I've done it myself, really, really easy. They come out as easy as I thought. Actually, I've got it in my new little box here. I'll show you. As I said, I thought initially they were screws, but they're not screws, they're split pins. So I'll just take one of these out here. You'll see they've taken a link out of the watch already. You get that? Not sure. And then these little pins. As I said, when you look down the strap, you'll see about 3 or 4 per side of the strap. You'll see a little tiny slot. It looks like a screw slot. It's not. It's actually a split pin. So it's just got it expands. So you just literally punch that out and you press that out with a press, and then when you fit that back in, you use your little tool to hammer that back in. A little dead blow hammer. Use the soft side. I think I used the soft side, so I didn't damage it. And tap that back in, and then all your spare bits and pieces, links and split pins can go back in your little male jewellery box if you decide to buy one, which will be in the video above, which I'll link to. You may have already seen it already. Keeps all your stuff spare, neat and tidy. Put the links in there. So if you're going to start fiddling about with watches, I suggest you get yourself a little kit. Same as this one, the Eventronic kit. Really cheap. It's not high quality stuff, but it does the job. And you're only going to fiddle about these watches every now and again. It's not something you'll be doing every day. What I'll do, I'll just show you the kit there. Take them out, and that's basically everything you get. That is actually a nice little watch kit. There's a few on the internet, and I'll put a link below to this one. It'll be an affiliated link, so if you do click the link, you won't pay any extra, but I might get a couple of pence out of it. Very minimal Amazon links. But you got everything you need in that, I think, pretty much. I think the only thing you haven't got, I think, is for a Rolex. You can get a little press, a little tool that presses the backs on. Actually, no, tell a lie. Also, you got another tool to take the backs off of a Rolex if you need to do that on an automatic. A self-winding watch, you get a little tool with a load of serrated little circular things, and they press down onto Rolex and undo the back on the screwed back, or maybe on an Omega as well. I'm not 100% sure, depends. But this will get you by most usual watches. Personally, I wouldn't start thinking about with a Rolex or an Omega anyway, but this is just enough to do your watch straps and batteries, which is probably what I'll be doing with this. When it comes to taking backs off watches on a Rolex, on Omega, I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. But I know some people do, and some people start modifying watches. But if you've got a real Rolex and a real Omega, I'm not sure I want to start thinking about that myself. There you go. That's the Eventronic little watch toolkit. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in a few more. I've got a few more coming out on the watches, good and bad watches. When I say good and bad, I'm talking about real or replica. As I said in the last video, don't go mad if you're not happy about people buying replicas. And there'll be a few nice new ones in as well at a later date. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again. Thank you. Cheers. Bye bye.